Good morning, everybody. Tuesday morning with the rebellion. How are we doing this morning? What am I like? 2 minutes late? I still love that intro, man. I love it. I'm like, I don't want to use it too much to wear it out, to wear it thin, but hey, I love it. I love it. Also, if you're brand new over here, do me a favor and scan the link. Join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Have some fun. Oh, look at my man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? It's too early in the morning for all that. Get them bubbles out of here. And before the show even started, my man Ace Liberty says working and lurking tax. God bless everyone. I can't believe this guy like got a kidney removed and all this, and like now he's like back to work like it ain't like it's whatever. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I think Florida set a record last night. It's kind of neat. Oops. Last night it was colder in Orlando, Florida than it was in Alaska. Go figure. How does that even happen? What are we doing? Is winter over yet? I've had enough. Yeah, us Florida people, like we're kind of done. We're kind of done with it. Bring back the 88 degrees here. All right. I'm ready. Blame Canada. It's global warming. Yeah, that's true. All that. Remember that, man? How long did they push that freaking crap in our face for like what, 10 years? Longer? Still today? They blame global warming on stuff. I mean, kind of crazy. But how are you guys doing? Everybody well? Happy? We might have some record heat records here in Western Canada. It was way longer than 10 years. Man, it's just like who was that guy, that vice president that made the whole made a whole video, did a whole documentary? They forced us to watch that crap. Yeah, that's it. Al Gore. Thank you. Al Gore. And they forced us to watch that stuff, man. I think I saw that documentary like 8 times. You go to the next teacher and they're like, watch this documentary. Like, we've already seen it. Well, watch it again. Um, Leonard Nimoy is on tape in the 70s saying we're going into an ice age. Man, nobody knows, man. We didn't even have a hurricane last year. You know what that means? Correct me if I'm wrong. Hurricanes are created to suck the heat out of the world, like these giant storms, they suck the heat out. They're a necessary evil to kind of keep balance with the weather, with our temperatures. It's like we didn't have one last year. So what? Were we balanced? Were we freaking balanced? Jose says we're due for a big one. Man, I've heard that. I have heard that for years, man. People say that every year. We're due for a big one. Then when it finally happens, they're like, see, I was right. I was right. I was correct. Well, I had to sneeze off camera, man. Excuse me. Holy crap. We're all due, Jay, says Bruce. Uh, Two simple truths in life that I can guarantee: death and taxes, right? Two simple truths. And that Disneyland will constantly raise up um raise their ticket prices. Now, listen, before we get into like the important topics of the day, I'm not going to name any names. I ain't going to call anybody out. Okay. I'm just saying what you do in your private time, the truth is nobody wants to hear it. All right. Make sure you're prepared if you're going to like do stuff so you don't end up in the news. All right. I have no words. Hospital evacuated after an 8-inch World War I artillery shell was discovered in a patient's butt. Listen, I'm saying, please. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Spider for two, just a normal Tuesday night for Beardo. Wow. Yeah. Let me repeat myself. What you do in your privacy, legally, under the law, please keep to yourself and be prepared so this doesn't happen to you. I don't know what to say. Talk about fire in the hole. Yeah. This dude heard fire in the hole and took it literal. I mean, what? No. Wasp, no. All right, I deserve that, Billy. I deserve that one. Wasp, no. Man, I don't know. Uh yeah. Whew. Well, here's the good news. Wasp, thank you. Just thank you. That is you're beyond generous over here. Can we get the wasp emojis in the chat, please? Let's go. I want to see that stinger. I want to see that butt all over the all of I gotta add that emoji over there to Rumble so y'all can partake in the festivities, huh? Wops, thank you. Holy crap, dude. Hey, the countdown to MegaCon is coming. If you're there, you get to meet Wasp. No hugging, just a little dabbing, right? $100 donation. He has his hobbies. You have yours. Mine your own. All right, here's the good news. Here's the good news. Shout out Wasp, man. Undeserved over here. Oof. If there is a good news, Jay wants to see Wasp, but that's not what I said, and you're starting rumors. I'm not really a hugger too, Bruce. I'm kind of like every now and then, Hospital evacuated after an 8-inch World War I artillery shell discovered in patient's butt. Here's the good news. It wasn't in America. A hospital in France, okay? Yeah. So for everyone that was like, this is America, wasn't America, all right? America has done a lot of weird stuff, but they didn't do this. Okay? France, freaking France. Flaming France over there. Frenchies. Or maybe a migrant. I don't know. According to the Bum Shell report, an unnamed 24 years old, bro. Where the freak did you find a World War I shell that should be in a museum? The poor fellow. No, man, I have no sympathy for him. No sympathy. He's not poor. In a state of extreme discomfort. What the freak do you think was going to happen? Having inserted a large object in his rectum. I don't feel sorry for you. Don't put things in your butt. It's an outie hole. That's the lesson of the day. Okay? That's the lesson. Sorry, I didn't mean to get gross. Oh my, that's what the freak, dude. Oh. Anyway, all right, that's it. Shout out Wasp for the $100 donation before it was even 8:30 in the morning. Woo! What a way to start the show, huh? What a way. Wild. Oh man. Hang in there, brother. You know what, Young Stove? I gotta tell you, you're not alone, man. People feel this way every day. Bruce says the stuff like Donna must see. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Binary recoil dropping facts. I don't even want to highlight. Jay, I'm tired, boss. I went off this ride called life. Bro, you got so much to it will get better. It will get better, brother. And I owe Donna a huge apology. I had that pirate hat in my hand for C3PO. I set it somewhere. I have no idea where that thing is. I must have set it like somewhere and it fell like behind the wall or something. I don't know. I will find it. It was in my hand. I apologize. I got to move out of Rhode Island. This state is a stranglehold. Yeah, man. Krista took it. Yeah, I'm really on a serious. I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened to it. Mm-mm-mm. Sounds like excuses. I mean, at least I'm being honest, okay? Most people would be like, I still have it over here after they threw it away. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a very good friend, Jay. Well, at least I'm honest, you know? At least I'm honest. What do you want me to do? I could have just never mentioned it again. I wanted her to know that it meant something to me because it meant something to her. I thought I said it here. That's not it. It's probably behind my computer desk somewhere. Uh, I'm not the smartest person. Jay, you know what, Spider Unlimited? I'm not even going to read that out loud. I'm not even going to read that. You know? How dare you come in here and say such things? 300 people watching. And Spider thinks I put it in my butt. Horrible, man. What is this? What is this? I don't get it. I appreciate that. Also, I have a Ripaverse code. If you're going to order any digitals, Saints and Sinners on digital, you use my code. The White House posted this. Let's see what we got here. Jay, I didn't know you were French. Far from it.
No one comes close.
Hold on. I like these little videos.
No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. No one comes close.
Man, I don't know, man. I like these videos, man. It's like a little reminder of how awesome this country is. And even with all the problems that we have, I still wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I know I got people from all over the world that watch, you know. No diss. This is my home. This is my home. This is my home. You know? What are we doing here? Black. No one says it quite like Ryan. Kind of random, but kind of random. First I thought this was Bruce in our chat. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him. Not a Florida man. Drunk passenger ejected from flight after stripping off clothes and attempting to jump off the plane. Oh, man. Air Asia. I was like, Bruce, you went back to Japan without me? What the freak? I'm not a streaker. All right, I'm glad we got that settled. Brian said that was me. Somebody was going back to Asia. He's like, but I've been known to skinny dip. Someone says, is that the quartering? Have you guys ever seen the quartering in real life? That dude he's big, man. He's a big man. He's like 6'8", 500 plus. So, Was says we are the luckiest people to be in the US of A. I count my blessings every day. Been in the hellhole and I know the difference. Look at the J hearts. Jay waving the American flag in a heart. Yeah, I agree. I really wish. I mean, not everybody needs to do this, but I wish some of these people, maybe when they were younger, would like go and volunteer in some of these countries. It really makes it at least for me, it might not do for everybody, but at least for me, it really brought out a lot of perspective on how much I love America, you know? So it really did for me. I don't know about anybody else, but Jay, did you hear about Virginia? They added, yeah, we went over it yesterday. Went over it yesterday. Hey everybody, good afternoon from Hong Kong. I want to go to Hong Kong Disney. Do you work there? Um we got a lot of stupid people today to look at. Went to the slums of Mexico when I was 17. Yeah, glad America. Yeah. Hello, China. Graham says I think it should be mandatory. I did when I was 16 and it really changed my perspective as well, Jay. What's up, Nerd Slap? I see you on Kick. I see you guys on Rumble. Big Z, Medallia Gamer. It's because of you guys always showing up every day. That's why I haven't gotten rid of Rumble. Freaking Rumble, man. I'm not gonna complain. Maybe a little. I see them online giving people like exclusive deals. Chat. They were paying some people like 5,000 a month just to stream there. We do better on the Rebellion gets more views. I'm like, I'm starting to understand why Jeremy says what he says. It's like we've been on Rumble, we do well on Rumble, but Rumble gives out contracts to people that are like that complain online. That are like, I'm leaving Rumble. I don't like this platform. They show up and they're just like, hey, we'll give you money. Just stay around. And then you look at like who's watching. I'm like, what the freak? I want to go visit my people. Give Jay 5,000. I don't even want that much. I don't even want that much. Hello. Sorry for the bad language. What's up, Raging Rhino? Is Jeremy leaving locals again? Ah, man, I don't know. What's up, Space Rebel? Thanks for stopping by. I owe Jay 5,000. You know, you're a good guy, man. It's more like 49.50, okay? I took $50 off. You know? You know? 49.50. Come on. This guy so many people are getting sick of these we're all sick of them, right? We just want them all to shut up. This guy's saying what everybody's saying, you know.
We're on stolen land. We're on stolen land. Fuck guys. Okay, get the fuck out. You hate America so much, get the fuck out. Leave. It's pretty easy. You think America's so bad? Go live in the Middle East. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, shout out Faithful Geek. I got to watch his live stream last night. He's playing Batman. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's how we all feel, right? I don't talk that way, but that's how we all feel. Like, we've had enough, man. Can you just be quiet, please? It looks like the kids are having enough too. Like, yo, this is kind of funny. Um, Apparently, kids on roadblocks are conducting immigration raids. I didn't even know you could do that. What is this music? That is that for real, bro? You made a freaking roll. Can you do that on Roblox? Is this real? There's no way, right? How can you do this? Is this real? What's up, Matt About Hatter? Shout out, brother. You can make whatever you want in Roblox. That's amazing, dude. Bro, why they put the guy in a Mexican hat? Bro, why did they do that? Oh man. Yeah, I haven't heard like the greatest thing about like the Roadbox community, but you know, what's up, Scream Queen? I'm gonna get on y'all show soon. Like I gotta work out schedule. I haven't heard great things about the Roadblock. I've never played this game in my life. That's freaking funny, dude. What's it called? Roblox? Roblox. What did I say? Roadblocks? Whatever. We go from that to it's kind of crazy. Minecraft. This is like we go from kids wanting to participate in ice raids to Minecraft. Minecraft now, let's see. Want to change the world in real life? Start in Minecraft. In the free Good Trouble DLC, explore global rights movements, meet change makers, and learn how to stand up, speak out, and build a better world. Download from the Minecraft market. There's a community note here. Hold on. This has turned a children's game into a political tool. We can all see they chose the civil rights movement because leftists believe they're in the modern day civil rights movement with ICE. Wow, dude. Are you serious, bro? Make good trouble. This is probably for Black History Month, maybe. Does anybody have to pay for this? Like, do you have to pay extra for this? Hmm. Block History Month, says Z Highness. I should probably bring this up on daily. Ryan used to love to play Minecraft. Oh man. Hold up. Hold up. Tree Bear with a banger. I saw that Josh Tomorrow was just named. I mean, I kind of called that, huh? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I don't see Josh Tomorrow being named CEO. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me? I want to make it official. Nothing. All right. Who in the chat said breaking news? Josh Tomorrow is new Disney CEO. I think we need to get him out, huh? I don't see anything here. It's live on CNBC. Really? All right. I take it back. All right. I apologize. I apologize. You are correct. I need to time myself out. Disney named Josh Tomorrow their new CEO. I just want to go on record that I called this 2 months ago. So did a lot of other people, but still. Tomorrow has been chairman of Disney Park. Yeah, he's been in charge of the theme parks for a long time. It's weird that they're a better article. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't think anything will change. Jay, did you meet Josh Tomorrow once? Have you guys heard my story of meeting Josh Tomorrow? I don't think anything will change. He definitely changed. He definitely did a lot of change to the parks that a lot of people didn't like. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so retarded. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened up at Hollywood Studios, and I went there for park hopping to get a video of the ride. I was there. It's so funny. You guys would never guess who I was there with. I was there. I wasn't with Krista. I was there with I was there with a bunch of Brazilians, and it wasn't Dan. Like some friends from South Florida happened to come up when I used to live in Miami that I hadn't seen in years, happened to be there that day. Anyway, we get in line, and I got pictures somewhere. Maybe I'll save it for daily because I'm sure we're going to talk about this on daily. We I got in line and he was just dressed as a normal cat, like a worker, had a little name badge and everything on it. And he was like just standing there like it was nothing. I didn't know who he was. And he ended up on the ride with me because I was like solo. My friend sat behind me. Did you get a business card? I had no idea who he was. I thought he was a regular cast member on a break. I had no idea who he was. While we were standing in line, he was asking me about the parks. What do you think? What's going on? And I complained about Galaxy's Edge. I freaking complained about Galaxy's Edge. In a night, like, not like, oh, it's the worst thing. I was like, it would be nice to see all the characters in a Star Wars land and all that. He's like, yeah, yeah. And when we were done, he was like, how did you enjoy the ride? And I said, oh, man, I thought it was great. And he was like, and that was it. It wasn't until a few months later when they shut Disney down for the COVID. He was standing at the exit, surrounded by people, and I took his picture. I was like, "Who the freak is this guy?" I saw him on the Mickey and Minnie Railway. And I sent it to the park hopping group chat, and they're like, "That's Josh D'Amaro. He's the president of the parks." And I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me? He's in my video for the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway." Like, I could have had an interview with him. I could have put him on video. I could have done a lot of stuff. And oh well. He's like, you could see him in the video when I'm trying not to record people and I'm like recording the line and he's standing. I have pictures. I took some still shot pictures. I'll show them on daily. I know. Oh well. Yes, it is. So you can go somewhere else. He did a lot of questionable things, such as get rid of Splash Mountain. He got rid of Splash Mountain. They got rid of Rivers of America. They changed in the parks to like IP land, if that makes sense. IP land, where everything's going to be IP based. Cars, Toy Story IP, Star Wars IP. If you notice, he changed Star Wars land to all my suggestions that I made all those years ago. Maybe he had to wait till Kathleen Kennedy got out. You know what he's doing though? Have you guys seen like what IP? You know what I mean? You know what he is you know what he's doing, huh? I don't know if you guys have seen this. Let's see. Let's just pick this one. He has this is like kind of secret. So here his main job was to buy up a bunch of land all around America. All right. And create a world where you can live there. Storybook Living by Disney. This is the California one. There's one in Arizona, North Carolina. They're trying to do one in Florida. And let's see. Okay, I got to share this page. Nobody really talking about this, right? So this is the one in California. It's like completely fenced, like it's gated, right? Gated community. You got the rich houses in the back here to like the smaller ones, starting at about, I think they start at like $9 million. And then you have the community center here, all here, right? And what they've built is an oasis. I guess you say that's what it is. So it's like they have a school, they have a place of worship, they have restaurants, grocery stores. Basically, they have everything. Basically, you will never have to leave. And you get waited on hand and foot. The houses are designed like Disney resort stuff or whatever. And each community has its own, like it's crazy. It's crazy. 15-minute cities, is that what it's called? Yeah, it's like they're building these everywhere. So it's like you could see here beach dining and shops. So it's like everywhere you want to go. They even have like a mini, like, so I was reading like they were even doing like a mini Amazon thing for whatever. They have their own community parks. They created their own beach. So, like, this is a man-made beach, right? So that you could do beach activities. So he's been doing this like as part of the park. Like they haven't really launched one yet. They're all being built, if that makes sense. Mm. It's really weird. Find your home. Here we go. Look at it. This one's already sold out. This is the one in California, I think. Yeah, okay. This one's not as expensive. This one is 1,300,000. 2 bed and 2 bath. That's a 2 bed, 2 bath for over $1 million. You could design it however you want. Man, I thought it was that looked much bigger. I thought like for $1 million you were gonna get something better. Here's one for 14, 1,400,000. Begin your story. Yeah. Oh, it's coming in the fall of 2026. Beach shops and dining. It's only for the community. See, that's the thing. It's like it's only for the community. So they're kind of like, look, you're not gonna get a bunch of weirdos in there. Now, for a lot of people, that's appealing. It's like if I live in a community where every house is over $1 million, there's probably, you know, will Josh D'Amaro save Disney? It's more the same. This is what they're banking on, man. They're banking on like all the rich people to buy up a place where they're locked in and they constantly give them money. No minorities. Jay, in Toronto, 1 million will get you a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and no driveway. Yo, I would never live. You know what I could get here for $1 million in Florida? In Polk County, bro? I'm living in like a castle, bro. That's so crazy. Um, do yoga on a fake beach. That's wild, man. No one's really talking about this. I don't know why. Also, you get like unlimited visits to Disney World parks around the world. So, service by Disney cast member. They got something here. They got something here that you could live. It's called Margaritaville. It's in Orlando, Margaritaville. There's a part of me that's like, I understand why people would want to live there because there's so many crazy people in this world. All you gotta do is turn on the news and it's like, honey, we've worked hard. I just don't want to deal with these people. I don't want to deal with rioters. I want to deal with dumb people. Like, I want to live in my own utopia. You know? Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. That's right. Right here in Orlando. Now, this is a place. This is a place I could live. It's not as expensive, but let's see. Margaritaville, not resort. Y'all got me looking at homes, man. Margaritaville homes. Why can't I find that? Here we go. This is it here. This is it here. So all the homes look like this. They got like this, like they look like you belong in the Keys. And you literally like live in a resort, kinda. It's got a water park. There's concerts that go on constantly. Look at that. Holy crap. Yeah. And all the homes look like this. And the thing is, everything's like, I think you pay a one-time fee and like everything's included. Wi-Fi, power, water, bug, all that stuff. Do you get unlimited margaritas? No, but it comes with a margarita machine in there. So it's right here next to Disney. That house is nice though, man. It's kind of, you don't get, there's no garage, but you get access to like the golf course, the bar, the sports bar. Yeah, if you're like a country person, you like space, this ain't the place for you. This is for people that like to like, this is for like older people that like to go out and like have a drink, but then they could still leave, you know. These homes go about 600,000. $600,000. They're not for Disney adults. The Margaritaville's not for Disney adults. It's a swinger community. Maybe. Maybe. It's for, yeah, it's for some, it's for like beach people. It's not a retirement. They got like there's like families that live there. But some people don't like living so close to people, right? Like, so it's like each home has its own like hot tub, and then you can, you know, you could walk to all the places. Yeah, I guess you gotta just like that environment. Minnie Mouse is the latest public domain character to become a slasher villain in Minnie's Midnight Massacre, releasing February 24th. Jeez. Yeah, Bruce is right. If you want like swinging, go to the villages. Holy crap. The villages single-handedly is keeping the Viagra and the STD medicine in full effect. I would never go to no freaking. Yeah, I don't even want to. When I drive past it, I feel icky. Yeah, Jared said I want 40 acres to myself. Yeah, I get it. Like those type of places. Those type of places are built for someone like me, honestly. After being trapped for 2 decades in a mouse-infested storm shelter following a cruel bullying prank, a now-grown Minnie is finally unleashed. It's payback time. Mm. I know a castle in Hernando County you can get for $5 million. Homeowners association fees will kill you. Roadblock is from GI Joe is the man. Hey, pretty good. Jay, what happened? You broke up with Minnie and now this? That Pooh movie was really something. It was really something. So this is a Disney adult biography? No, man. It's just whatever you like. I'm sure you heard the news. Another American victim. It's time to start training for MAGA and ICE. So this woman is going to start training to beat up MAGA and ICE agents. Oh. You really set up the camera to do this? You really put this out on the internet for people to watch? You really thought like this was going to change, like ICE agents and MAGA people are going to look at that and be like, I'm not going to mess with her. You put ice cubes on a punching bag. I mean, if there's any good news to this, she's actually getting some exercise, which is a lot more than some of the others are getting. Oh, man, that last kick. What are you doing? What are we doing? Your whole body just screamed. That's why you probably went and turned the camera off. I got to be honest with you. I don't think that's a good idea to go up to a federal officer and try to sweep the leg. I'm not sure if that's going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. The fact that you set up your camera and put this all together to make change in this world is quite something. I'm all for expressing your free speech and art, but God, this is stupid. Lady, you have a home. I'm assuming that's your home. You obviously are eating well, clearly. If you want all that taken away from you, then by all means, go and try to kick a federal officer. Enjoy it. Enjoy your time. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Someone put this in the comment. Oh, man. Oh, man. This feels like it should be satire, but it's not. That's the sad reality. When these videos started coming out a few years ago, we were all like, yeah, this is a joke, right? This is funny. Ha ha, hee hee, ha ha. Now it's like, it's not ha ha, hee hee anymore. It's, my God, these people vote. My God, help us all. These people function or try to function in a normal society. It's, what are we doing, man? You know, shout out Anjanette with the gifted membership. Thank you. What time is it way over there in South Africa? I don't know, man. Now we're learning that these people are nurses and teachers, right? Meet Chad. a Chicago area nurse. Chad appears to suggest letting ICE agents bleed out and calls on nurses to target them. He also says hospitals should fire all MAGA employees because they're racist. You know, shout out to Donna, you know. She's out there doing like the hard work, you know. I don't know. She's in Florida now. I don't know if she's surrounded by Chad. And shout out to all you amazing, wonderful lurkers. You are the true Chads of this channel. Almost 600 people hanging out, watching, wondering, confused, but you're still here. You never super. You never hit the like button. You never say a freaking word. But you know what? You're here. And we appreciate you. And shout out King's Advisors, man. All right, what do we have here? Nose ring for a guy. He's wearing one earbud because he's cool. Pearl necklace, that checks out. You know?
Remember how much power nurses have in this country? One of our own was just murdered in the street. So we might be able to stop this somehow. Thoughts?
Good morning. Did you know most ICE agents don't wear their plates properly? I've seen it.
You know, as the type of ICU nurse I was cardiac ICU nurse. And I did a lot of time, lots of hours holding on a groin that wouldn't stop bleeding. Let me tell you what, that femoral artery, those veins in the legs, I can't remember. It's late in my shift, okay?
He can't remember. He's a nurse and he can't remember. That's your whole job? Because it's late in your shift?
The healthcare organizations out there that if you have knowingly MAGA employees, that you terminate them. They're not safe people to take care of other people.
Oh, the irony. You said MAGA employees are not safe to take care of other people while you're suggesting that federal officers bleed out. Oh, the irony of all of this. Over in Chicago. Freaking crazy out there, man. I don't want to watch the whole thing because this guy's like freaking, he looks crazy. I mean, I don't think we could get any more crazier, you know, than something a nurse that says, let it like, hey, are you MAGA? Bleed out. We might have spoke too soon. Listen, can you guys like check on your grandparents, please? My grandparents, I have one grandma left. She's in a home. My other one's passed away, and they were patriots, man. Freaking patriots. I don't know what's going on with this woman here, but maybe she has something to say. Maybe she just likes the music, you know? Maybe she just likes the music. You know, I'm just saying, if like I saw my grandma posting this on her TikTok, I would be like, hey, 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 you might need a second opinion on the doctor you're seeing on what, you know, after all the help I've done with King's Advisors, all the help to get his channel monetized, he says, I'm not watching this show anymore. And that hurts, man. I love Lorna's show. Oh man, it gets worse. I'm just playing it to myself. Oh, LOL, sub to you for that one. Hey, welcome to the party. I wonder how long you'll stick around. I'm scaring the audience away. What are we gonna do? You know. Peter Dinklage read a poem about Renee Good. You know, on the Babylon. I'm sorry, I had to put this up. Peter Dinklage receives little praise after taking short time to recite a small poem. Yo, that's messed up, bro. Yo, that's messed up. Oh, Kings needs to go and watch cartoons now. I respect it. I respect it. Did you guys not see this poem by Peter Dinklage? Oh my god. I don't want to play it again, but holy crap, dude. He wrote a poem about Renee Good. He starts crying and he starts stomping. Oh my gosh. I can't. The lady that was shot by ICE. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss's retard in the hat, the retard who ruined Christmas. That I ever told you how retarded you are? And Horton, here's a retard captain for $5. Oh man. Mid-Iowa Gamer says, welcome to all the 44 of you beautiful people watching on Rumble. Shout out. I see you over there. I see you. Play it. You guys haven't seen it? Oh, Lord. It's pretty gay. Have not seen it. All right, here we go. It's only a minute.
A poem by Amanda Gorman called for Renee Nicole Good.
Couldn't even pronounce her name right. He knows darn well he was on that iPhone before he came out to speak and said, ChatGPT, I need a poem for Renee Good, the lady that was killed by ICE, and make it, you know, sympathetic and poetry and all that stuff. And so ChatGPT probably wrote it. And is this real? It's real.
By ICE on January 7th, 2026. They say she is no more, that there her absence roars, blood blown like a rose. Iced wheels flinched and froze. Now bare riot of candles, dark fury of flowers, pure howling of hymns. If for us she arose, somewhere in the pitch deep of our grief, crouches our power, the howl where we begin, straining upon the edge of the crooked crater of the worst of what we've been. Change is only possible and all the greater when the labor and bitter anger of our neighbors is moved by the love and better angels of our nature. What they call death and void, we know is breath and voice. In the end, gorgeously endures our enormity. you could believe departed to be the dawn, when the blank night has so long stood. But our
He stomped because he was starting to get upset. He's starting to cry. So he stomped on the ground to keep him focused.
stood. But our bright, fled angels will never
Freaking theater kids, man. He's just an actor. So performative, dude. Loved you in Game of Thrones, brother.
be fully gone, when they forever are so fiercely good.
Ah. People are so weird, man. Very, very odd. Okay. Where we went from missiles in our butt to you know, the irony of these people in Minneapolis, man. The irony of these people. These are the people that don't want voter ID. Right? New Disney CEO. Yeah, we already went through it. These people don't want voter ID. They don't want, but yet these people are breaking the law here. They're stopping cars and checking their license plate to make sure they're not a federal officer. Are you like, what? Crazy, right? That's against, I'll tell you what, can't do that in Florida. They hate walls so much that they built one of their own. I know, right? Crazy, right? We want open borders. We don't want IDs, but we're going to make a border and we're going to check your ID. They can only get away with that in like Minneapolis. They can't do that crap in other states. Florida, you're allowed to plow the road. This is great right here. This is CNN explaining, like, don't listen to the noise on social media. This is really how it's this is really how it could end up as long as we show up to vote. You know?
Trends that really should set off a flashing red.
Okay, hold on. It's as loud as it's gonna get. So I'm not gonna talk loud so you guys could turn it up, but you really need to hear this. This is perfect.
Trends that really should set off a flashing red siren to Democrats nationwide while bringing a big smile to the faces of Republicans nationwide. Why do I say that? Because take a look at the big population gainers versus the last census back in 2020. According to the latest population estimates that take into account the population mid-2025, look at this. The biggest population growth this decade, all 5 of the states that Donald John Trump won in 2024. Texas, Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, and of course the great state of Arizona, where I spent my New Year's Eve. I love those folks out in Prescott, Arizona. These were the biggest gainers in terms of population compared to the 2020 census. Now, it's not just a red state boom. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at a red state boom here, but it is not just a red state boom. We're also looking at what I would dare call a blue state depression, because who are the people? Who and where are the people moving from into the red states? Well, they're blue states. They're blue states. Take a look here. The lowest domestic net migration this decade. All 5 of the states that were won by Kamala Harris in 2024. Look at this. California, Harris's home state. New York, where I'm coming from right now, of course. Illinois, New Jersey, and of course, the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts, which is a bastion of blue liberalism. These are the states that folks in the United States are moving away from and into the red states, which is propelling a red state boom. Now, this is interesting, right? But it could also have major political ramifications if it holds for 2030, the next census. Because take a look here. If, in fact, the 2025 population shifts hold for the 2030 census, look at this. Look at the House seat shifts by state. Remember, of course, we apportion the number of House seats depending on the population in each state. If, in fact, the 2025 population...
Okay, so that is the one thing that nobody talks about. And shockingly, I got to give it to CNN for calling this out. People that move out of blue states, population goes down, they lose seats. You get what I'm saying? Like you guys know this already. You guys know this. I'm not saying anything new. But for our people that might live outside of America, so they are going to lose seats for the Congress and the House and all that stuff, while red states gain. So we might actually, in Florida, might be voting on an extra 2 seats, which means could be more Republican based because people are choosing to leave, according to the census report. So even though there's crazy people out there, the crazy people are not leaving the red states and going to the blue states to keep the population up. Shockingly, right? Shockingly. There's not enough crazy people moving into Florida. Texas might be a different issue. I don't know. But they just did a redistrict, right? Right? So they just redistrict. So they're going to lose blue seats anyway. Yeah, that's right. Redistricting in Texas. So they're going to lose. That's going to be very interesting. So we'll see how that. What's up, gas station burrito? Yeah, and what will happen is places like Los Angeles. Yeah, if Jasmine Crockett doesn't win the Senate, she's done. She'll just be on The View. That'll be the end of it. She's got to win that or she's done. And places like New York, Chicago, Minnesota, or Minneapolis, like all of them, it's all going to be it's going to be over. Like that'll just be that'll just be freaking crazy town and everybody will avoid it. California has a chance with a new governor. Not if Eric Sidewall's got to lose. Like he can't be the governor of California. He's got to get out. Florida and Texas both pick up 4 seats each. Yeah. Can we throw a party when Crockett loses? We're going to be live for that midterms. I'm sure Jeremy will too, but we'll probably be live here.
Relationships hold for 2030. States that Kamala Harris won, they would lose. They would lose 7 seats in the United States House of Representatives. The states that Donald Trump won in 2024, they would gain 7 seats. Now, this isn't just about the House of Representatives, right? It's also about the Electoral College, because the number of electoral votes that each state gets is equal to the number of senators. Each state, of course, has 2, plus the number of House seats that they have. So what would this mean for the House of Representatives? Well, if you remember back in 2024, right, it was all about, we were talking about the blue wall. If Kamala Harris could win the baseline Democratic states and then add in the blue wall states of Michigan, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, she would get to 270 electoral votes. But if all of a sudden we, in fact, have applying the 2025 estimates, the population estimates, to the Electoral College, the blue states plus the blue wall of Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin would no longer be enough. Under the current estimates, you get to exactly 270 electoral votes, the minimum needed to win the Electoral College. If, in fact, you apply the 2025 estimates, look at that. You would only get to 263 electoral votes if you were a Democrat, which would mean a Republican victory. Now, of course, we're still a number of years away from reapportionment, right? We take the census.
Yeah. That's why, like, filling out the census report, like, people don't realize how important that actually is. That's probably the one thing you should look at for fraud, you know? Because if blue cities are saying, no, we've got 5 million people here, but in reality, they only have 1 million, they still get more electoral colleges, votes, I guess is what it says. So, like, if Texas has a major boom, then that state is worth a lot more. You guys know this already. I'm not saying anything that you guys don't know. Makes you wonder why they're fighting so hard to keep illegals in the country, huh? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. I gotta show one of the dumbest things ever. Well, I think we've showed a lot of dumb stuff. But I think it gets better and dumber. Oh, Jay, where is it? Where is it? Did you see, like, the people in Minneapolis have decided that they were going to recreate, what was it, like World War II, and, like, plant the flag? Oh, they took it down? Oh, here it is right here. Well, here's a yeah. They made a mockery of yeah, Iwo Jima with the new Somalian Minnesota flag. The memes were fantastic, yeah. Man, it's theater kids, man. It's freaking theater kids that got nothing done in life. Nothing done in life, man. They did nothing in life. I see you, Dunhee. Binary recoil, you know? They play Roblox. They think they're heroes. I know. I know. I'd like to see these people fight in a real war and deal with that type of, like, pain and suffering and all that stuff. Let them deal with that heartache. Crazy. Ah. The change of the flag is, like, ridiculous. All right, Tree Bear. Geeks and Gamers Culture War Commandos. Cultural War Commandos. Let's see what we got here. The MAGA IDOT. It's Jeremy. White Crocs. Let me slow down and say that right. Dead Channel Grifting. Drunk 3PO. I got dude wipes in my hand. Fully posable modern army figure. I've got like a corn dog in there. I'm wearing a pirate hat. That works. Polite but not apologizing. Don 3PO. One day I'll dress up like the Don and we'll do a live stream. Rainbow dude wipes for the win. You know, at least I got my own thing, man. Like the Canadian bear, for whatever reason, that thing. You know, we haven't cracked that out in a while, but that's okay. At least I got my own thing. You know, at least I got my own thing. Dan Vass, Retro Gamer. That's kind of neat. Beardo Fat. Dang, look at them legs. Oh my gosh. Why? 600 people are here hanging out with me this morning. Holy crap. I didn't know it was gay. That was my meme. Yeah. Built-in banana straightener. Eesh. A banana straightener. I don't know that one. Eric July got a busted leg. Bionic hip pre-installed. Yeah, that's right. He had surgery. Rippa don't look too bad. There's Steph. She's got the freaking Back to the Future shoes. I love it. And she's building Legos. Oh man, I gotta get my Lego stuff going. There's X-Wing. That's not bad. It's got forged tools. X-Wing 5, the stupid name. Oh, we saw that one already. There's Krista. Ryan with McDonald's and glow stick. And the Pharaoh hat. Jed. Looks like Indiana Jones. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got a fake leg. Oh, it's a nuclear reactor? Oh, okay, okay. For Ryan? All right, that makes sense. Yo. That's pretty good. I think that's it. Oh, no, we got a couple more. Oh, yeah, there's Phil. Burrup. Little Kata. Boots on the ground. They put him in elf shoes. He'll be a MegaCon too. Madam Savvy. Boy, she ain't breaking that Talon thing with her feet, isn't it? He got a high chair? Did I miss that? Oh, he does. Wow. Oh man. Oh, them legs, man. Oh, I can't keep watching. All right, I guess that's it. I'm happy with mine. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll take it. I'm not mad at it. Uh, what else are we gonna go over today? I'm like all out of. I don't have my stuff in order. Imagine that, right? Well, we have like dead air. I think that could be. I think that could be. I swear I had another clip here somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's my man. So glad that's over, says Klein. You're the host, Jay. It's up to you. Yeah, I like this one. This one's good. This one's good.
I mean, it's not like the Bible didn't warn us about everything that's going on right now. Check this out. Foreigners who live in your land will gain more and more power while you gradually lose yours. They will have money to lend you, but you will have none to lend them. In the end, they will be your rulers. What are we going to do about it? Strangers among us will rise higher while we sink lower. Not because God hates us, but we just got careless. Look around you. Got all these unrecognizable people, foreigners taking office. People wearing turbans and whatnot. They got the covering up their heads and rags all over their head. This ain't America. Fraud is getting normalized. Rules are being bent. Border laws are treated like suggestions. They're distracting us with all these Epstein files while policies are being written right over our heads. You let them get away with too much. I mean, it's not too late. We just got to act now. We got to vote local. We got to vote at the midterms. We got to demand audits. We got to demand prosecutions. We got to demand that law is enforced. Because you don't lose a nation overnight. You lose it one compromise at a time. We also got to bring back our American pride. Everybody today got to go out and get a flag. I don't care if you put it on your car, get a bumper sticker. I don't want to see your little foreign flag flying all over the place. Y'all too damn proud. Go do that in your own country. It's America. Bring your American flags out. I want to see them on people's houses on their lawn and in their Instagram bios and whatnot. Take that other shit. When you land in Mexico, show off that Mexican flag. When you land in Jamaica, show off that flag. When you in America, come on now. Take that damn turban off. Take off that hijab. Come on now. It's America. Put on a baseball cap.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't have said it better. And I will say this. This is the left tries to use this verse, and I've seen it in progressive pastors too, where they're like, there is a verse in scripture where it's like, let foreigners come into your land and let them partake. Yeah. It's such a bad misquote. It is such a bad misquote of the Bible, but that's the one that they throw in people's face, and they neglect like this one right here. So, you know, foreigners who live in your land will gain more and more power while you gradually lose yours. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Anyway, that's going to be the show today, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be it. Mass Marvel just tagged me in something. Maybe I'll show that tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see you guys on daily. Short show today. We'll be back 2 hours. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be on daily. Jay never reads my super chats. Holy crap! Hold on. It's only 9:30. Yeah, my bad, Graham. Where are all the celeb poems for Lake and Riley? Exactly. No, they don't care about that stuff. It's like whatever blows in the wind, you know. That's the sad reality of it all. It's just like, um, wait, what is this breaking news? Dana Dana Walden is Disney's next president and chief creative officer. Hmm. Man, I think things are gonna get worse. Like, first comment. Well, I guess that means the movies will continue to suck. Wow. Not really a big shocker, but it's just more of the same. It's just more of the same. They don't care about anything but getting power. They get power because they're actually, of all people, Andrew Tate said it best. He's like, when you have a lot of money, you get bored quick. And then the only thing left for you to do is obtain power by any means necessary. That's what Andrew Tate said. I was like, there's a lot of truth to that, you know? Man, look at it. Josh D'Amaro got like them crazy eyes, man. Josh D'Amaro has been named the next CEO of Disney, replacing longtime. He starts in March. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, that's all I see on my feed now is those two. I don't know, man. Like it's kind of weird. Like I've always felt like a little bonus time for those that stick around. Thank you. I always felt like Bob Iger was always kind of the coward. Like Bob Iger was not a creator. He just bought stuff. Bob Iger's tenure was he bought Star Wars, he bought Marvel, he bought anything he could get his hands on. He was trying to make a deal with Apple. And so, you know, like that was all that's just all he did was spend money and buying stuff and saying he bought Fox, which gave him Avatar, which he could talk about, oh, we made billions-dollar movies. So that's all he really did. The parks really went like and then when COVID came, remember Bob Iger's like, "Yeah, I'm going to quit." Basically, Bob Iger's like, "I don't know how long this is going to last. The parks are going to close down for a year. No one's going to go to the movies. I don't want to deal with the headache. I don't want to deal with it." Right? So he left, kept his office, put Bob Chapek in charge. Things got incredibly worse. The parks went downhill quick. I mean, majorly quick. Everything just went to crap. And then they're like, we got to get Chapek out because he sucks. Made him sign a clause where he wouldn't talk about what went on behind the scenes. Paid him like $80 million to leave and to shut up. Bob Iger comes back to try to balance things out, and then all the problems that Bob Iger kind of caused, he blamed it on COVID and Bob Chapek. Yeah, he went out, he bought the NFL Network. Yeah, he just bought, they got Hulu. He just bought stuff and said, "Oh, look what we're building." You didn't build anything. You just bought other people's like hard work. And then they decided like Epic Universe was being built and they saw the numbers and they're like, we got to change everything at our parks. And they ripped out a lot of the classic stuff. The theme parks were cool. Like some of the older stuff, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Rivers of America, was Tom Sawyer. They just didn't, you know, they're gutting all that stuff. Got rid of Splash Mountain because of listen, I'm not one of those people that cry over like rides leaving and stuff. It happens. You got to refresh. Like, you know, it's just the way they went about Splash Mountain, where it's like it's like racist, so we got to get rid of it. It's like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Like, seriously? Now they're changing the parks dramatically. Going to Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom is a big, like, imagine like saving up a ton of money and then doing that vacation when Animal Kingdom's like 30% working now. The rest is all under construction. Magic Kingdom is about 60. Everything's under construction. So, you know, Epcot's still kicking, but that's just that. Will Disney disappear? I doubt it. I don't think the state of Florida would let Disney fail, only because they hired like 80% of the people that work in Central Florida is part of like theme parks. The theme park industry brings in all that stuff. That's why we don't have state tax. %, and that's talking like surrounding restaurants, repair people, things like that. So kind of crazy. That's going to be my retirement plan too. Like, I'm just going to get like, I told him like, once I get, 60ish, I'm just going to work at Disney as a sweeper. Give me a broom. I'll sweep up all the popcorn the kids spill. Just walk around the park, sweep it up. Don't got to bother nobody. Don't got to talk to nobody. Every now and then someone will be like, that guy reminded me of a YouTuber I used to watch. Nope, that's not me. I get that all the time. Let me sweep up here. Let me sweep up there and go home. That'll be it. That will be it. Trip a couple characters and call it a day. Oh, anyway, all right. I'm gone for real this time. I'm gone for real. God bless you guys. Be the reason someone smiles today. You're my reason. You're my reason, chat. You're my reason. I'll see y'all on daily. Make it a great day.